I am a firm believer that the best gifts are things that you can use every day. So today, what we're gonna be doing is going over just a few things that hopefully will give you some ideas on what kind of gifts you could be giving your loved one, especially if they're into EDC. And this is no way like an exhaustive list. This is just a handful of products made by people that we know and trust, and they're products that we know and trust. My name's Brantley, I'm from Big Idea Design. If we have not met, our channel is all about the fun stuff we do behind the scenes, as well as projects and some of our own products, which we'll get to a little bit later. But if you'd like some more of this content, if you'd like to a little bit more about us, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you. So let's get into it. First up, let's talk about some stuff from our good friend Rick over at Ocaso Knives. All right, so first up we got Ocaso Knives. They are most known for their kind of modern take on the gentleman's knife. And so these are gonna be for people who are gonna be wearing, say, slacks or a suit to the office, but they also really like to carry a pocket knife. Rick and his team nail this look. So first up, we've got their Solstice. It's probably their most popular model, just a really nice kind of CEO executive's knife. And this is a new version with topographical engraved scales, and it's offered both in an all black version as well as a kind of more of like a gray scale. It's a little bit more of a grade handle with a polished blade versus the black blade. They're both S35VN steel, so really great, very usable blade steel. One of my favorite features about this is just how they did their pocket clip. It's this really cool reversible pocket clip that comes all the way over the back of the knife. So it's as true of a deep carry as you could possibly get. Really, really beautifully done. It is reversible for left pocket or right pocket carry. The polished blade version comes in at $249, where the blacked out one is $254.99. Next, we have what I believe is one of their newer models. It's called the Seton Mini. This one's even small enough to fit in your fifth pocket. This one has black stainless steel handles as well as kind of a stonewash stainless steel handle. These are only $79.99. Really cool modern take, again, on a gentleman's knife. Really, really cool stuff. Recently, Rick and his team have actually come out with an EDC wallet. This thing is super cool. It's kind of if a wallet, a money clip, and an EDC organizer kind of met in the middle. So you got a card holder, you have a cash holder, you have a money clip dedicated on the back, as well as a couple pockets on the front for a pocket knife or a multi-tool. Our mini pins actually fit really well in there as well. Rick and his team are awesome and do amazing things. So go check out Ocaso Knives at the link below. They are gonna be running a Black Friday sale, 20% off going on now. Next up, we're gonna be talking about the James brand. This brand you probably have heard about. They make some really cool everyday carry gear. Ryan and his team have been crushing it for a long time. First up, let's talk about the Melville. This is their full titanium version. It's a 2-compartment carabiner with a built-in bottle opener. Just a really sleek design. I love how this opening here engages both of the compartments, so you can have a spot for like dedicated keys, and then this can go around, say, a belt loop. Really cool design, super lightweight. This comes in 5 finishes, and they start at $59, and in this version with the stonewash titanium is the top end at $119. Next, we have the Hydroflask. This is kind of a keychain multi-tool. You got a bottle opener, you have a pry tool, a flathead screwdriver, comes with a titanium key ring as well. Really, really cool, minimal pocket multi-tool at only $59. And one of their newest products this year is the Palmer. The Palmer is a very simple, but very well engineered utility knife. They kind of market it as a knife for the non-knife guy, and it excels at that very well. Designed to go in your fifth pocket, this one is one of the newer ones. It's in a clear coral color. They actually have this in 13 different color options. You heard that right, 13. This version is only $39, and they go up to a stainless steel version. Those are $59. Next up, RZE Watches. Travis and Huey, the guys behind RZE Watches, have become very good friends of ours over the last few years, as they're who actually we do our TI field watch with. So a great company that we've loved collaborating with. We have more to come in the future with them. But I want to talk about a few of their models. Their newest model is the Fortitude GMT-S. It is kind of a pilot-inspired GMT watch. This one in particular has got the silver sunburst face. They have solid titanium casings as well as solid titanium bracelets. They have this really cool coating they use called Ultra Hex that actually coats the titanium, but you can't see it. It doesn't add a sheen to it, so it looks like raw titanium. Very clever. So the Fortitude is a really beautiful watch. This is actually my personal watch. These come in at $699. Next is the Valor 38mm. I believe they also offer it in a 36mm. Check their website just to be sure. This one is in the black carbon face. Really kind of a simple, timeless field watch that's just very well executed. It's an automatic Seiko movement in a titanium casing. This strap is actually a separate item from them. This is their Ultra Hex titanium bracelet. It comes in at $149. It's a 20mm titanium universal strap. And as an add-on for this bracelet, you have the Apple Watch adapters. So if you wanted to use it with your Apple Watch, you can do that as well. Really beautiful looking strap. Next up, we have a couple items from the good folks over at KNAFS. Ben and his team make some incredible stuff. They are known for the Lander series, and this one is probably one of the most budget-friendly items we're gonna have today. At only $44.99, this Lander 1, it's a D2 blade steel. You get two different color options with the handles both in G10. This is a black version. They also make a blue version. The Lander 1 is definitely a knife that punches way above its price point. As far as bang for the buck, this thing is hard to beat. Next, we have the Loaded Tool Burrito. This thing, if you have a knife lover that you love, is an incredible gift. For $100, you get a complete knife maintenance kit, including a knife roll. Anything you would need to maintain your favorite knife is gonna be in here. You've got everything from a leather strop, to a sharpener, to a ruler that has an angle finder on it. You have some pivot lube, you have a screwdriver. Literally everything you need is in this kit. For $100, this is an incredible value and just very, very cool to have. I'm excited to personally have one of these now. Check the link below for this for the full details of all 13 items that come inside the Loaded Tool Burrito. Next up, we've got Holme and Hadfield. We've gotten to know the guys over at Holme and Hadfield over the last few years. Awesome guys making some very unique, very cool things. First up, we have the Hub. This thing only comes in at $68 on sale right now. The Hub is kind of like a bedside table organizer for the EDC guy. So you can run the cable up through the bottom through these stays and lock them down. So you can actually have a stand with power for your phone and your headphones. It's got a nice little felt tray in the front. You can put your sunglasses or your glasses or your keys, whatever, and a nice little watch stand as well. Has a really cool organizational tray on the inside for all that overflow gear or that backup knife or backup watch that you don't always wear but want to have nearby. This is their minimal option, and then this is kind of their flagship model. This one is called the Armory Pro, and the Armory Pro is based around kind of like a display case for your favorite knives. So right here on top, you have cradles that can hold 7 different knives. Inside, an acrylic flip top that you can see from 360 degrees around. Leather on the bottom to keep it nice and protected. Really, really beautifully done. And on the inside, you have 12 individual slots to hold other knives, as well as a larger opening for what other kind of gear you want to put in there. This is a really cool unit. Normally this guy is $250. It is on sale for $213 on their website right now. Both of these are offered in both the dark brown and also a black finish. Next up, let's talk about OLIGHT. OLIGHT is no stranger to the EDC world. Today we have the Arcfeld and the Arcfeld Pro. These have become some of my favorite flashlights in the last few months. This has a great pocket profile. It sits in your pocket very nicely. You don't even notice it. It's 1,000 lumen on turbo mode. It also has a strobe mode, as well as 3 different standard lighting modes. This one in particular also has a laser pointer. Built-in lithium-ion batteries with a charging magnetic port on the back. They are magnetic on the rear. I use them to work on my cars all the time. Has this really tactical rotary dial to change the modes on the front that's very satisfying to use and kind of even fun to fidget with. And we have its big brother, the Arcfeld Pro. The biggest difference between the two is the size is a bit larger on this one, where the regular Arcfeld is 1,000 lumen, the Pro goes up to 1,300 lumen. This one has a UV mode as well as the laser pointer. Another difference is it has a 2-way pocket clip, so if you did want to use it, say on the bill of a hat as a headlamp, you can do that as well. The Arcfeld only has a single way. Again, magnetic on the end, just like the regular arc feld. Both incredible options, $89 for the regular arc feld. The Pro is $99. They also just released the Ultra, but I do not have one of those and haven't really seen much specs on them, but I know they're pretty similar to the Pro. So go check out OLIGHT. They also have a ton of options for really cool keychain style flashlights. The one that I know and love, I found out is discontinued, so I did not show it in this video. I hope mine never dies because I love it. And it was $14. Whatever you might need, they're gonna have a flashlight option for you. Next up, we have a couple items for the person in your life that loves to cook. I personally love both of these items. First, we have from Benchmade. We have their new, what they call the station knife, part of their cutlery series. This one is actually one that I custom configured myself. This is my personal knife, and it's kind of an all-round chef knife, utility kitchen knife. It's right about 6 inches in length. I think it's just shy, if I remember correctly. This one in particular has got green G10 scales. It has a black bolster. Really, really wonderfully done knife. This one is, in particular, is in CPM 154. Extremely sharp. I may have sliced my finger open with it one time already. It can be configured in a bunch of different ways, so you can fully customize your own. And they also have certain limited editions that they do in different handle materials. I think they just released some in aluminum that are super cool. I saw on their website. It also comes with this really nice heavy-duty plastic sheath, a nice protection for taking it from the kitchen out to the campsite, or just putting it in your kitchen drawer and not slicing your finger off. Extremely well made. I am very pleased and I love having this. These start at $425 and go up just north of $500, I think, in the highest configuration. Next, we have a custom butcher block cutting board from our good friend, Jeremy Siers. This is called the Meat Sweat XL Butcher Board. It is full black walnut in grain, about as good as you can get. It's 24 inches wide, 18 inches deep, and 2.5 inches tall. This thing is huge. But the price point on this thing, if you know anything about high-end cutting boards, most of them in this type of spec are gonna run you in the $500 to $700 range. This one is a steal at $325. These are actually available on our sister company exclusive, exlsv.com, link will be below. Just an incredible value for an incredible cutting board. The person who did the finishing on these is very handsome. It was me. We can cut all that because that's stupid. Jeremy is a great friend of ours who loves to make cool stuff, and so this thing is worth checking out. Go check out the link below. One thing that I believe makes a wonderful gift is actually a nice jacket. So this jacket in particular was a gift that I got last year. This is the Flint and Tinder waxed trucker jacket. It is blanket lined, kind of mid-weight jacket. They also make them in a wool line if you live in a place that needs a little bit more warmth. But a high-end jacket is something that lasts for a long time. So whether it be something like this or even like a Levi's trucker jacket, something that gets better with age, anything like that always makes a great gift. So if you're thinking about you don't have a cool jacket and you want to look like me, pick you up one of these. I love this jacket, couldn't recommend it enough. These are available on Huckberry. This one in particular is $298. The wool lined ones I believe are $325 or $350, somewhere in that ballpark. If you like another alternative that's a little bit more affordable, check out Levi's website. Their trucker jacket series start in the mid 50s up to the low 100, and still a really cool, high quality, timeless jacket. So I want to take a second and highlight a few just a little more inexpensive, we'll call them stocking stuffers, if you will. For anybody that is into EDC is gonna know what a Nitize S-Biner is. These things, you cannot have enough of them. You can attach anything to anything with them. I love these things, and they come in a 3-pack for about $11, and you can find them, I think, at Walmart. I picked these up at Academy just down the road. You can get them on Amazon, of course. So $11 for a 3-pack of these, and they go a long way. Really, really cool gift to have. Any guy that has any kind of leather goods needs some sort of conditioning, and Smith's is an awesome brand out of Maine. It's a small family-run business. This tin of their all-natural leather care is only about $8. It looks awesome. You get a handwritten note from them in the package. Great company, awesome stocking stuffer. Another thing that I never leave the house without is a small pocket notebook. This is a field notes memo book, and they have a couple different options as far as layout and colors and that kind of thing. They come in 3-packs. They're around the $15 range, make awesome stocking stuffers, things that I use every day throughout the year. And last up is a high quality water bottle. A lot of people think this is a little underrated. This was actually a gift from my wife just a few years ago, and I use this thing every single day. I absolutely love this. This is a Hydroflask, 24 ounce, small mouth, I think is what it's called. They're about $35, $40, somewhere in that ballpark. You can buy them at a lot of different outdoor stores, Amazon, that kind of stuff. REI is where we picked this one up. Yeti, also another great brand. Arctic, they make really cool stuff. There's a bunch of them out there, but this thing has been awesome and it's taken a beating. Any of these aluminum, double-walled, nicer end water bottles will hold up to the test of time and will be a great gift. I heard a joke the other day that a man has never bought himself his own wallet, and I looked back at my life and realized that is true. Another great gift is a high-quality leather wallet. Here in particular, I have one from Rustic Heirloom. This is actually a collaboration with our good friends at Carry Commission. This is one that they actually gifted to me, so this was actually a gift. Yeah, just a really cool, high quality leather minimalist wallet. Other great brands out there. This one is from Grove Supply Co. There's guys like Loyal Strickland. He makes one called the Johnny Wallet that's super cool. Hitch and Timber, Michael, he makes some really cool stuff. So there's a lot of really great small makers. Any sort of minimal leather wallet is a great gift. And last, but I hope not least, is our own products. Big Idea Design. And I didn't want to just pick my favorite ones to talk about. I actually pulled the best sellers from every category for the year. There's way more information about these on this YouTube channel, so you can dive into those. You can just search the product name, as well as the links below. Every product we've talked about today will have a link in the description below for you to go check those out. First up is our best-selling pin of 2024, and that is the Slim Bolt Action pin. This is a slightly slimmer profile than our traditional pin. Of course, it's a bolt action with a reversible pocket clip. That is a patented design, actually, in case you didn't know. As well as internally adjustable, so it can accommodate over 100 different refills. Available in titanium, brass, copper, and zirconium. Awesome pin, go check them out. Our best-selling tool of the year every year is the TPT slide, or the titanium pocket tool. This is a 10-in-1 multi-tool, really designed to fit into your fifth pocket of your jeans. It does that extremely well. You have a utility blade, you have a wrench, you have a bottle opener, you have a pry tool, you have a flathead screwdriver, you have a 1/4 inch hex, but you have a measurement tool. And I think that's it. Just a super handy backup to your regular blade. Really, really cool to have. Something I never leave the house without. And our best-selling pocket knife of the year is the Lookout. So this in particular has M390 blade steel with grade 5 titanium scales. These actually even come with 2 Kydex sheaths with a very cool titanium pocket clip. You get 2 sheaths, one for left or right pocket, and you get 1 pocket clip that you can swap to whichever sheath you like. This guy is about 6 inches in length, just over a 2-inch blade steel. I believe it's 2.1. We also have a US version, which is available. Those are gonna be Magna Cut, and we have a few different scale options as well. These come in at $200 for the titanium version, and the US versions are all $250. Our best-selling watch of the year is the Stonewashed Automatic TI Field Watch. This is my personal one that I have just beat the tar out of over the last couple years since they came out. I love this thing, it's my daily driver. Titanium casing, it's a Seiko NH36-2A. Automatic movement, sapphire sandwich, so you have sapphire crystal on the front and the back. We ship them with 2 different straps with all titanium hardware. Really, really cool unit. These are $499. We also have a solar version for $399. And last up is our TI EDC backpack. It's a 25-liter main compartment with a 10-liter front pouch that's a roll-up that reconnects up here if you want a little bit more height out of it. Dedicated tech pack in the back for a computer, iPad. You have pockets on the sides, 2 on each, with a water bottle, both sides, as well as convenient little pockets for some EDC gear in the straps. So here we have a mini click pin loaded up in the strap. This is my personal backpack. Luggage pass through. It is kitted out like crazy. Even comes with an organizational tray to load out whatever your gear is. Maybe if you are a photographer, or if you are a musician, or if you just travel a lot, you have a removable tray that you can load out whichever way best suits you. These are $325, available in both black and gray on our website. Through the whole month of November, Big Idea Design is going to be running 20% off your entire order. All you have to do is use the code in all caps, Black Friday 24, as it says it on the screen here, for 20% off your entire order the whole month of November through Cyber Monday. Thank Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please check the links below for all of the products that we talked about today and all the companies that we talked about. I just want to thank all of them for sending some stuff over for us to feature and hopefully introduce you to. Remember to give us a like and subscribe if you want to follow along to more of what we're doing here at Big Idea Design. And maybe we'll do a little bit more of these kind of industry-centered videos moving forward. Thanks for checking it out. Hope you guys have a wonderful holiday season, and remember to do more and carry less. That was a lot of stuff.